What's up guys, Dr. Mac here with Dr. and Dr. Fit, and this is our video series focusing on supplements. And today I'm going to be talking about L-Carnitine. Now, if you stumbled across my video, it's likely because you have been looking at buzzwords saying get you shredded, get you ripped, get you low body fat percentage, lose weight, all of these different hot words. And if you have Googled these different things, especially now at the beginning of the year with everyone trying to get onto their proper fitness journeys, on Google, Bing, Yahoo search, I'm pretty sure L-Carnitine has been plastered across your screen. Well, why is this so? And does L-Carnitine actually live up to the hype? Bringing things back a little bit, what is L-Carnitine? L-Carnitine falls under the category of molecules called amino acids. And like many amino acids, you can think of it as an escort, a chauffeur that helps to push certain substances into cells. In particular, L-Carnitine helps to push free fatty acids into your mitochondria. Now, mitochondria, if you all remember back in science class, is best thought of as a power plant, okay? It helps to produce energy. So you take these free fatty acids, break them down into a universal molecule called ATP, and we get energy. Great. But how exactly does L-Carnitine help facilitate a decrease in your body fat? Well, it doesn't. What it does, again, is it just helps to assist to make sure that if you have those free fatty acids available, it will convert those, or it doesn't actually convert, it will help to facilitate the conversion of those free fatty acids into energy. In order for you to get to this state of having an abundance of free fatty acids, there's a bunch of different processes, hundreds if not thousands of different processes that have to happen to get here. This is why it's so important that we remember that supplements are just that. They provide supplementation, okay? Meaning that if your L-Carnitine reservoirs are low here, and now you're taking supplementation, they will help to bring them up here or to within normal limits. There's something called the law of diminishing returns. Just because you're pumping your body filled with L-Carnitine, but you've already reached that threshold, you're not all of a sudden going to see more gains. I try to explain this to patients as think of your body as a train, okay, or the transport system of your body as a train or a plane. There's a finite number of seats. Once you have ingested enough L-Carnitine, that train is full. There's only a certain number of seats. It's going to fill up and then it's going to leave. In this particular instance, with your digestive system, once that train is filled, well, things get pushed down. So they continue to go down your digestive tract and then they are excreted. Okay, so it doesn't matter how much you take. There's a law of diminishing returns. It can only fill up so much more, and everything else you're going to be excreting. Going forward, again, we're talking about these different processes that have to happen to make sure that your body is in this position where you can move those free fatty acids into mitochondria. Well, what can we do to facilitate and make sure that we are in those processes or that we have those free fatty acids available? Because just because you have a bunch of fat, that does not mean that you have a bunch of free fatty acids. Those fat molecules have to be broken down into fatty acids. Well, in order to get there, that means that we need to make sure that our body is in a catabolic state, meaning that we're breaking things down. Well, how do we make sure we're doing that? Diet and exercise, okay? If you are dieting in the traditional sense, meaning that you are burning more calories than you are intaking, okay? What that means is that now your body has to find a reservoir to get that energy from. And how can it find that reservoir? From yourself. If you have more fats available, now your body will help to break down those fats into free fatty acids, okay? So now you're breaking down those fats and you have free fatty acids, voila, you're taking this L-Carnitine, now you have an abundance of it, and now it's going to help to facilitate the fact that you're using the L-Carnitine the proper way to shuttle or to escort or chauffeur those molecules into the mitochondria. Of course, the same thing with exercising. Whenever you're exercising, that means that you're just helping to increase the amount of the fuel that you're using or the calories that you're burning. So diet and exercise are pivotal to using L-Carnitine. You can't just all of a sudden drink L-Carnitine and think that you're going to be burning fat. That's not the way that it works. So L-Carnitine by itself does not all of a sudden help you lose weight. It's not a magic supplement, okay? But combined with proper nutrition, diet, exercise, you can put yourself in a position so that now when you are in this catabolic state and you have an abundance of free fatty acids and you take L-Carnitine, it will help to facilitate escort those molecules into mitochondria so that they can be broken down and used for energy. So I like to make sure that the information that I'm providing is always rooted as being evidence-based, not just anecdotal. As physicians, we really like to make sure that the information we're giving to patients is evidence-based. And so there was an article that was actually published back in 2020 where they conducted a meta-analysis between different groups of people, right? It was a bunch of different research that was published, and they wanted to see if all of the different hype was true about L-Carnitine. They looked at things like body fat percentage, body weight percentage, and then also I think like waist circumference and a couple of other different things. And they did show a significant difference between people that were actually using L-Carnitine and those that were not. They showed a significant difference in particular to body weight reduction, right, or losing body weight. It did not show a significant difference for fat reduction between different patients or between the different individuals that were using the medication, or I'm sorry, using the supplementation. And when thinking about it, that makes sense. This molecule, amino acid, doesn't do anything in particular to help burn fat, right? It doesn't all of a sudden take your body and put it in a state so that it's burning more fat. No, all it does is it just helps to facilitate. It says, hey, I see this free fatty acid, I see this mitochondria, let me be the link between the two to make sure that these two meet. And that's all it does. So it actually makes plenty of sense. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. This video series, like I said, for supplementation will be getting a release throughout the year. Lots of different topics or different supplements that we're gonna go through and tell you guys if they're actually worth your money. L-Carnitine is a supplement that I have taken over the last several years, and I can vouch and say that it has actually helped me. But again, I've always combined it with good diet, nutrition, and exercise. So this is Dr. Mac with Dr. and Dr. Fit. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's any questions that you guys have down below in the comment section. Until you guys see me again, stay safe, stay happy, stay fit. Peace.